Hey, how you guys doing? I'm supposed to introduce the fucking show here. My name is Sal the
Hold
Psych.
on. I think we gotta get it. We gotta get it going in the. We gotta get the whole thing in the group.
What's wrong?
I
What's
did.
wrong?
We're not live. We're not live in the group yet.
It says live
Yeah, I know it says live, but we're not. We're not live in the group, Sal.
in the group. Is that you? Is that you? Is that on you or is that on me?
It's probably on me. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. What'd you eat for breakfast, Sal?
Oh, Harris made me some fucking bullshit. I had some porridge. It's we're in the UK. It's called porridge and oatmeal. You guys are in the US.
I had
Uh,
oatmeal for
what?
breakfast.
You did?
I did.
He put some blueberries in and some stevia. Is it stevia? Is that what it's called?
That's what it's called. I don't like stevia, but it is what it's called.
Am I here or somewhere else?
What? Are you here?
Here in the fucking microphone.
Oh, um, well, I mean, I don't know if you're there somewhere else. What I do know,
Nope. Is
here, tap on your mic, will you?
I can.
Oh, now you sound much better. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I cleaned it up. I pushed a button. I know. I'm not as dumb as I fucking look. All right.
All right.
I'm
All right.
sorry. I'm a little. My hair has been inside of a bag for a little too long.
Let's see. We're having this little weird.
I don't look at myself so much.
I
guess it's fine.
Oh, I see what's happened.
What's happened?
We're not going to be able to stream to the group today. We're just
What group? What group?
The Art of Email Marketing group.
Oh,
it's okay.
Well,
we'll just share it later. Let's go.
What happened?
Well, what happened is StreamYard introduced a new feature this morning, and the new feature was it's like consistent destination. Basically, we can now have the Tellman and Fellman Show as one destination. I think like our invite links will remain the same.
The same link will be the same for you guys.
Yeah, so it should simplify a lot of things. But I think what that happened was that the somehow the API, the backend API
I don't know
connection
what you're
with
talking
the
about
Facebook
APIs.
group
I just steal
messed up.
websites. I steal people's websites. That's I don't really steal them. All right, it sounds good. It sounds cool, but what I do, you know who stole? Russell Brunson. He stole the idea from me. He fucking calls it funnel hacking now, and now he's rich. He's a celebrity. He's playing with people like Anthony Robbins and Damon Wayans. No, Damon something. John Damon. What is his name from the Shark Tank? Damon John. That's right. It's Damon John. I know you got a good memory. You know.
Really
you don't
good.
know the celebrities.
Really good.
Like I do. I like to. They hang out with me in the back. You know what I'm saying?
You know, this is actually going to work.
What's part of it?
The
we're pretending like we didn't start yet. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. We're going to do the introduction in a minute, right?
All right. Whatever you want.
Oh, we can't really hear you now. Why is this?
Because it's over here. It's over here. You can't hear me so good. This is in my hand. Or I could put it right here. I could put it here. It's all right there. Is that good there?
Hold on. All right. Okay. So now what's happened is we are going live in the group, Sal. It's official. We're beginning. For real.
You want me to introduce the show now?
It's time.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hey, yo. Welcome to the Tellman and Fellman Show. My name is Sal, the site stealer. I can't even say my own old website. Anyway, I'm here in replacement of Harris Fellman. He couldn't make it today, but it's the Tellman and Fellman Show. So it's Harris Fellman, and he told me to point to you.
That's right. Yeah, and Tellman Knutson. Great
there
work,
he is,
Sal.
right there.
Great work.
The one and only Tellman, mother effing Knutson. I'm going to try to curse a little less because we're on television, right?
That's right. You know, this is great. So we have special guest Sal, the site stealer from little time travel action. When did you first hit the internet, Sal. What year?
I should probably correct ourselves because first of all, Harris had a lawyer that had him change the name from Site Stealer to Site Swiper, so it didn't sound so dark. And
Isn't
then,
that like Dora the Explorer's? Like
yeah, exactly.
sidekick?
Well, I have a Dora the Explorer bat
I know.
that Harris threw away recently. Luckily, he didn't throw my ring away. He found my ring.
Let's see that ring up close. That's right. That's right.
I got my chain somewhere, but I'm not gonna look for it. I wasn't. I just woke up. He ran out. He said, "Get on the fucking horn with Tellman." So yeah, 1902 was when I did it. No,
1902.
2000. I don't know, 2006 or 7.
Yeah.
It was after Harris did 12-week intensive, and then almost a year after he read the book 4-Hour Work Week. And then he's like, I'm gonna figure out how to do this stuff without having to work in the same place. So he put me to work for him when he launched Sal the Site Stealer, and I did a pretty good job. I did a really good job, and then he pussied out when he talked to his lawyer and got rid of it. All right, that's what happened.
All right. Well, do you think we should tell him, Sal, what's happening today? I know
do whatever you want, man. It's your show with Harris. I'm here for support. All
right, guys. This is our 25th episode of the Tellman and Fellman Show, and we wanted to give you a chance to join us if you'd like. So I have done this before very successfully. I did it a couple of times, but sometimes it's like pulling teeth. It really depends on whether the people that are watching are like ready, willing, and able to come on camera. So if you are certainly if you're used to live streaming and you're one of our marketing friends or something like that and you want to join, go ahead and hit us up, in particular on Facebook. Facebook would be the easiest way to get through to us on Messenger. Say something in the comments of the live stream that you're watching. Say me in the comments, and hit us up on ideally Facebook. And let us know, and we will give you a link to come in and join the show live as a special audience guest.
Hey, my phone is ringing. That's nothing. That's somebody's calling Harris's phone from Spain. I don't know. Should I get it? It's probably a bill collector. I don't even see his phone nowhere, so forget about it. Decline. I got to push a button. Sorry to disturb you in your show. I mean, I'm here too. But people don't know it to look at me, but I'm a marketing genius as well, right? Forget about it. I know how to do things. So you guys want to answer some questions? Things you know how to do? Ask some questions. I'm going to there's 2 people watching Harris's stream. I got to click over so I could see if there's any comments. You guys don't be a bunch of wussies. Ask a question. You type in a question. If you're smart,
don't be a bunch of wussies.
Don't be a bunch of wussies. Ask one person came on and then he left. He's a wussy. That one's a wussy. There's still somebody on. I gotta click some stuff. Hold on one second. I gotta click this, and then I gotta hit the mute button over there. And now let's go. All right, let's go. So we're here. Ask us any fucking thing that you want to ask us.
That's right.
Should I? What do you want? This is your show. You want me to?
Sal, let's just let it rip on this episode and see where it goes. Let's
let it rip.
Do what you want. We're already kind of like outside the normal bounds of common language on the Tellman and Fellman Show, so you might as well just like.
You want me to do a card trick for you?
Oh yeah. Let me
Harris,
get so guys.
Harris taught me a couple of card tricks. You want to see
a card trick? All right. Lay it down. What do you got?
All right. Let me see how it goes. Okay. Let me see here. I got 1, 2, 3 cards, right? You see 3 cards?
Okay. I do.
1, 2, 3. All right, here we go. All right, now I got to do it this way, like that. I got to face it to you. Okay. The first card here is what? It's a Joker.
Joker.
Okay, it's a Joker, and then the next card over there. It's another Joker. And then right here, we got the 3 of Hearts, right?
We do. 3 of Hearts.
3 of Hearts. Now, check it out. I'm going to take the 3 of Hearts. I'm going to put it right there. Wait, first of all, I'm going to flip these around. Make sure you know I only got 2 cards here.
Okay.
1 card there. Okay? Here we go. Now, if I take the card from... Now, your goal. I'll try not to leave the screen. I gotta, your goal... It's like, whoop! Oh my God! It turned to a black card. No, it's right here. It's right here. It's right here. 3 cards. If I take the card from the top, okay, your goal is to find the tree of hearts, okay, the tree of hearts. So I take the card from the top, I put it on the bottom. I didn't switch anything around down there. I promise you that. What card where should the tree of hearts be?
Well, it should be on the bottom.
It should be on the bottom, but look, it's not. Forget about it. It's not on the bottom. What happened? All right, so look, we got 3 cards here. We got 1 on the top, 1 in the middle. That's what's left.
Yeah.
Where do you think it might be? You could just guess.
Probably on it must be the one sticking out in the middle.
The one on the top.
Oh, the one on the top.
No, that's a joker. That's a joker. No. So okay, so you got a joker here, a joker here. Where do you think the tree of hearts is, Tellman?
Must be in the middle. Money. It must be in the middle.
Oh my God, it's not in the middle. Look at that. It's a fucking joker in the middle. Okay, now look, check it out. Check it out. You're thinking, oh well, I thought you only had 3 cards. Where's the tree of hearts? Right? Look, I go like that, and there's the tree of hearts right there. Now it's on the bottom. I know, but if I want to, the tree of hearts can either be on the bottom, like that.
Yeah.
It could be in the middle.
Yeah.
Or it can be on the top, right? Mm-hmm. And now I think, well, where's the joker then? The joker's right there. It could be on the bottom. It could be in the middle, or it could be on the top. Ooh. That's freaking crazy. Am I right? Now check this out.
Crazy.
All right, we're gonna start over because I think you're a little slow. You look like you're losing yourself here.
So
in the moment. You own it. So we got 1, 2, 3 cards. Okay, well, 3 cards. That's that one there. It's just like the beginning here. We got two jokers. We got the tree of hearts, right? And then you're doubting it here. I can tell. But look, I've only got 2 cards right there, and I got this one right there. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make it easy for you because I think you're a little bit slow here. Okay.
Yeah.
I got a tree of hearts here, and I got a joker here. Okay.
Yeah.
No shenanigans here. I'm
no
not
shenanigans.
Nothing. What's this one to you? This is a bottom. This is the middle, and this is the top. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna turn it around. Okay.
Yeah.
For $20, how much you want to put on the line that you can find the tree of hearts?
The 3 of hearts is right in front of me.
Just tell me how much you want to bet.
$20.
Only $20. Big rich fucking Tellman Knutson wants to bet 20 whole dollars. All right. I hope you don't lose your rent over this. So where is it? Is it the top, the middle, or the bottom? Where's the tree of hearts?
It's the middle.
Oh my God, you got it right, Tellman. The tree of hearts, it's right there. It's a fucking tree of hearts. Hey, forget about it. Tellman's a smart guy after all. I'll Venmo you. I'll send it in the mail. I'll have one of my boys come and and give it to you. Okay. So this was a lesson in deception. You see, this is what marketing can be sometimes. No, misdirection. I don't know the marketing lesson. Forget it. I don't know the marketing lesson. I should come up with a trick that gives a marketing lesson.
Totally should. Totally.
Yeah. Oh, Harris should. I'm never going to be on this show again.
I don't know. You might be. We'll have to wait and see. Guys,
I wish this was a cigar. Look how this. If this was a cigar, you could. Big cigar.
I'm sure you could get such a thing manufactured.
That didn't look good. I just saw myself doing that.
No, it didn't really look that good
on the replay. We'll cut that out in post.
That's right. Guys, if you are a Tellman and Fellman Show fan, if you're an old friend, and if you just want to jump on and ask a question of myself, of Sal, please introduce yourself and say hi. You ideally will be in front of a laptop or a desktop, though you can jump on from your phone through, strangely, unless they've updated it, just Safari. So if you want to join us live, go ahead and say so in the comments and shoot us a message, ideally on Facebook, direct messenger, and we'll give you a link to join us live if you're feeling it. But in the meantime, Sal.
Yeah, can I show you something else amazing?
Yeah.
Amazing. Look. So look, I told you a minute ago, Harris, he went back to Pasadena, California.
Oh, he went back. Yeah.
And he went into a storage unit and he threw almost everything away. All right. He found a couple of things. Luckily, me, I was in a bag,
That's right.
And then this ring, he found my necklace somewhere. I don't know where that is, but he found this here. You're probably going to recognize it. You're probably going to recognize it from 10. It was sitting in a warehouse for 12 years. Look at this.
Easy button.
You remember this? You know who this was? An advertisement for Staples Center. The Staples,
Right.
no Staples, Staples. The. But the amazing thing is, look at this. That was easy. It still fucking works. He didn't change the batteries or nothing. This was sitting in a warehouse for 12 years, and the batteries still work.
That's awesome.
That was easy. That's crazy. All right, let's do something useful to these people. I feel like you think I'm not good enough, so you're asking the audience, "Hey, forget about it. Ask a question." Sal doesn't have no answers.
All right,
I
Sal.
can answer your question. I can answer. Why don't we go in nothing held back or something like that? We'll get a question from there. That's what people do. We could go get a question from somewhere else. You want to ask me about me? You can ask me about me. Or you can, I look too cute to be this mean. That's how I get away with it, though, because I get this little cute little "I'm not gonna hurt you" face, and then bam.
That's right. Right when you're not expecting it.
Wait, I went like this, bam. It's more like this, bam, because I'm a short guy. Right. It's like, mess with me, I punch you in the balls.
How tall? How short are you, Sal?
I'm 5'3".
5
foot. I think
5'3".
I don't know. It depends on where I am. All right. When I'm in America, the doctors say I'm 5'4". Oh. When I'm in Spain, they say I'm 161 centimeters, which is 5'3". So I think I moved and I lost height. I probably lost. I used to think I was 5'4.5". All right. And that half used to be important. Now I don't give a shit. Right. I'm too. I don't care. I got bigger problems than my height. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, I don't know, 5'3.5" probably. I'll go with that. But what do I say on Tinder? That's the question. It's 5'5". I put on.
That
Tinder.
really is the question. Yeah, right.
Yeah, they when people meet me, they think, no, you're not 5'4". That's not possible. You must be 5'6", 5'7".
You wearing those elevated shoes?
No, not really. Not really. I thought about it. I saw those. They got new shoes now. They put they put it on the inside. They make so you don't see
so it doesn't
Ooh,
look
that's
like
gonna fool somebody. Oh, surprise! Yeah. I guess you're gonna take your shoes off and they'll be like, "Oh no, he's so short." But you can make up for it in other ways.
You can just keep your shoes on.
You're gonna have sex with your shoes on.
I mean, if you had to, I suppose you could.
I don't know. It wouldn't be.
I
feel like you slip. I don't want to slip.
Yeah. Well, make sure you have good traction on those shoes. Yeah,
but I'm usually fucking on a silk sheet, so it's slippery no matter what.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. My God.
Oh my God. Okay, but you want to ask me some questions? I started in this thing, and look, I basically had to stop doing what I was doing before. Okay, what I was doing before, well, it wasn't. Let's just say it wasn't.
Yeah. What happened? What happened? Like, what's your origin story, and then what happened?
Well, we can't talk about that on a public place.
Really?
What am I, stupid? Like fucking that guy you had on that talked about doing cocaine in his room? No, I'm not going to talk about. We'll just leave it to your imagination. I was with a group of people, a good gang of people. They were good group, and they were doing bad things, and I didn't want to do bad things anymore. So I partnered up with Harris Fellman, and we won't say how him and I met. Yeah, he would not appreciate it if I told you how and where we met.
I bet he wouldn't.
No, the underbelly of Los Angeles, if you know what I'm saying.
Underbelly.
Yeah, the underbelly, the things that don't start until 2 a.m. The places where you go, you park your car, and you got to pay a homeless person to keep an eye on it. You know what I'm talking about? Forget about it. Those are the places. You don't got that in Battleboro or wherever you are.
You'd be surprised, actually, dude. Yeah. Like the homelessness situation throughout America has really gotten crazy. And
yeah, I heard about that.
Actually in the town that I've lived in for many years, it's like really quite out of control. It's like San Francisco too is completely off, but Brattleboro's much smaller, but it's, yeah.
I mean, California makes sense. If I'm homeless, I want to be in California. It's everybody. They don't mind you so much. They make you part of the neighborhood. It's warm. Not San Francisco. I went to San Francisco once. I think I agree with. No, you guys don't think I'm so smart, but I agree with what Mark Twain said. The coldest summer I've ever spent was in San Francisco. I mean,
yeah.
So or the coldest day I spent in California was a summer in San Francisco. I went there July 4th, and I had to buy a fucking jacket. It was crazy, but so it's not year round good. But down in San Diego, I mean, look, 10 years ago in San Diego, you had to literally walk over the homeless people, like when you were walking out of the conferences and things like that.
Well, that's what's weird about because Brattleboro used to be, there were jugglers and street performers who were busting.
And then they didn't get no work and they became homeless.
Right. Well, there are a few things that happened. One is that there used to be like three colleges in the area that slowly shut down over the last few years. And then, but it's also like it's in southern Vermont, but it adjoins Massachusetts and New Hampshire, and it's on the river, and it's on the interstate, and it's on the railroad. So it's like it's a kind of a grand and it's a ultra.
Is it okay to call people hobo now, or is that like not politically correct? Because you got a homeless person on a railroad, that's a hobo. Am I right?
I don't know if it's politically correct or not. I mean, I think it's an option. But
I heard people in Europe they called that, they think the English word for it is a hobo, like a homeless person is a hobo. They so I don't know where they picked that. My son, or Harris's son. He's 17 years old, and they was using the word hobo, and I'm like, I don't know if you can use the word hobo. It's just kind of a friendly word. It's like a clown or a hobo. Like, I think the jugglers and the clowns, they go out of business. Bam, hobo.
That's right.
Yeah,
hobo.
Yeah. So look, there's one person in my live stream right now, and I just said, ask us a question. I typed it in. Ask us a question. Don't be a wussy. You got anybody on your live stream? I got one like. I don't know if it's the same guy or not. Sean Mitchell's watching all the time, and he can ask us a question. There's two people now. Somebody just joined the freak now. Ask us a question. Don't be a wussy. What do they get if they? I didn't put the same thing you did on your thing. What do they get if they join me live? You could say anything.
Well, you have two options. Number one is you can just ask a question. If you're feeling shy and you want us to answer a question, we'll do that. But if you're feeling awesome and you want to join us live and flip on your camera, it doesn't matter how you look. Look at Sal. It's fine.
What do you fucking mean, look at Sal?
Look at Sal. He's setting the bar nice and low for you. It's all good.
What's that supposed to mean? This is how I go to clubs.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, except the chain. You're right. I'm dressed down. I don't got my chain on.
Before we went
I don't got
live,
my chain. I usually got a couple more. I got to watch. Usually not this thing. I usually got to watch this non-Fitbit. This Fitbit, you know what I call it? It's a watch now. It doesn't do nothing. It's not right. It doesn't say the right blood pressure or nothing.
Dude, so my son just turned 18.
Mine too.
And then Matt Basak's son.
Not mine. I don't got kids that I know of.
Matt Basak is launching something today with his 17-year-old son. I didn't realize we all had sons that were like exactly the same.
I didn't know Matt Basak had a kid that our age. Yeah, our kids' ages.
And he's doing a big AI traffic launch today, apparently. And so very, very interesting stuff. So far, my son hasn't really been interested in online marketing, but I think he might come around to it. He seems like he might be interested in learning copywriting, in which case, he's gonna end up needing to learn a bunch of AI stuff. So I'm not quite sure if he's gonna go in that direction or not. I hope he does, but I'm trying not to push him.
Yeah, I mean, it's the thing is that they see a totally different reality from what all their friends see. I'm Harris's children's godfather. I'm a godfather, believe it or not. So I know them pretty well, and they just think it's normal. They don't think it's anything special. And I mean, Hudson, I think like I don't know, he did some guidance counselor bullshit, and they, did a personality test, exact same as Harris, same personality test as Harris, probably the same as you, whatever that is, right? Probably similar personality. And then they gave him like, this is what you'd be good at. And one of the things was sales. And he was like, I think I'd like sales. I want to sell real estate. I'm like, I don't know if anyone's buying a house from an 18-year-old kid, but okay.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
But then they got the idea to put him into like a hospitality management so that he could learn how to treat people right how to be professional. And then if he wants to get into sales, forget about it. He gets into sales. So I think sales is a great place to be. Sales, I mean, that's how much, what's the, not the difference, but how much sales knowledge goes into modern day marketing. Like direct response marketing is kind of the combination between sales and fucking marketing. I think it's because the sales can happen right in the middle of it.
That's right. Dude, we've got a question from YouTube, and it's I mean, I don't know that either you or I can answer this question, but
all right,
it's
forget
worth
about
addressing.
it. We'll try.
Okay, this is from Lubosi.
Lubosi. Okay, forget about it. Lubosi. That sounds like someone's not. Is he? Where is he? Lubosi Maboshi.
How do you make money using SEO with a $20 budget?
Bam, you don't need no budget, right? You don't need no budget if you're doing SEO. You just need time. You got to put the content out there. Listen to a podcast that that Tellman and Harris did with this guy Bill McRae. Bill McRae, he does some automation AI stuff that puts out content, that makes the content, and then he puts it out on all the different I guess technically that's not SEO if he puts it out on social media, right? But he still ties it into, he puts blog posts up from whatever things that he's talking about. $20. I don't know. I think
okay, well, check this out.
Wait. I was gonna say, I think he's got, just so you know, he's got a launch coming up tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
Bill
it's
McRae.
AI traffic secrets, and it's probably less than $20 to buy that. Follow his system.
Good. So exactly.
So I don't got a link that I can put up for you right now, but Lubosi, go over to me, Harris, my friend Harris Fellman on Facebook. Okay, Harris Fellman. Put my name. Put his name up there.
Or Lubosi, you can whatever YouTube you're watching this on, whether you're watching it on mine or whether you're watching on Harris's, you can you shoot a direct message on YouTube? Is that even possible? No,
I don't think so. But it doesn't hurt you to put, like, since he commented, just if you remember tomorrow. I'm saying if we don't remember, because we're very busy, successful people, we're not coming back for you, Lubosi. But if Tellman remembers to come back, I can give him a link he could put on there. And then Lubosi, you probably don't know me at all. You probably are like, why is this weird guy up here? But I'm that's okay. I don't mind. Lubosi, I guess I can't talk to him.
I'll tell you right now, okay, is the website that you want to go check out is aitrafficsecrets.com. And we did an episode.
We're not going to get an affiliate commission now, Tellman.
Oh, I didn't realize what you were doing. I'm sorry. It's okay.
No. It's fine. It's fine. But you can't buy it today anyway, and you'll be able to buy it. And I don't care.
If you go there, you will. There's it's just a temporary page. This is going to go live. Hold on. You can go look up Bill McRae. But we also did a previous episode with him, right? Like 2 weeks ago or so. And so BILL space, how do you spell McRae?
MCREA.
MCREA. So yeah, you can look him up, and it looks like the launch date is actually tomorrow at, I believe, 8 a.m. Eastern.
Okay.
By the look of things.
So anyway, so that's one way. The basics is what? Both of us are not great with SEO, but what we hear is, you just got to put a lot of content up. You just got to put, like, you get a blog, you put content up, you look at the SEOs, and Google finds you. That's kind of what you've got to rely on. That's why Tellman and I don't love it, because it's not it's not as controllable. Some people do. What about what Johnny did? Remember John? I'm just thinking about people that we like, but this is years ago. You're not going to be able to do this as easily, right?
Yeah.
But what Johnny did years ago was he figured out how to just, well, you know what? If you knew a launch was coming up, like AI traffic secrets, no one's searching for that yet. You could probably start doing an article or do an interview or something like that, and then use whatever content that you got about it. And then when people go and search for it, because it's a launch, you're gonna come up. Like, so if you can get ahead of something, that's one way. But that's probably not what this guy's looking to do.
Yeah. So, I mean, SEO is interesting. I find it interesting that you're limiting yourself to SEO and $20, but I agree with you.
If I may, based on the name, maybe he's not in a country that $20 might be like what he makes in a month.
I understand. And so what I'm saying is I agree with Sal that what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to spend that $20 or so on the best inexpensive, but hopefully really good course that you can find. And the good news is these days, there are a ton of people who are launching products that are high value between $7 and $27 in the marketing space. Thank you, Alan Sultanich. And so I would encourage you, first of all, to keep following our videos. We interview brilliant marketers and entrepreneurs every day.
Like me?
What's that?
Like me?
Like Sal. That's right. That's right. Of Sal's caliber. And
who's Alan Sultanic? I don't know this guy.
You don't know Alan?
No.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should keep you two separate. I think there might be like you might feel intimidated.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No. You don't think so?
I got things.
You got things.
Yeah.
It's good. No, Alan's one of the most brilliant marketers in the game who are out there heavily teaching and really growing their audience. And they're doing it the old-fashioned way, actually, which is by consistently creating extraordinary content and going way out of his way to help all of his audience members and followers for whether in his free groups all the way up through his high-level paid masterminds. And he's very, very, very smart and dedicated to the craft of direct response marketing. We should get him on here one day.
He's the guy that's doing stuff with like I think low ticket offers or something like that. Is that why you mentioned him?
Yeah, he's highly popularized the low ticket offer model. We talked about this a little bit with Sean Casey in our Sean Casey interview.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw that.
He calls it the automatic clients system.
Okay.
And he teaches people how to create a exceptionally valuable low cost product that teaches everybody everything they need to know about X, whatever it is you're helping people with.
The website, Twitter, X.
Yeah, exactly. Everything they need to know about Twitter. Thanks for the clarifying. That's really helpful. Like really,
forget about it. That's what I'm here for.
It really helps to focus the message in. You know what I mean? It's really good. Really, really good. Point being, he has an amazing system, very, very effective.
Not really about Twitter. That was a joke for
it's not about Twitter, but the long and short of it is, the AI traffic secrets that Bill is launching is all about creating content with AI to generate organic traffic. And so I really do think that would be a great place for you to start, Lebosi. And I can't guarantee how much he's going to charge, of course, but I expect it will be fairly low cost on the front.
No, for sure. I know that the initial entry level thing is less than $20, so he can at least get the how to do it.
Cool.
He's not going to be able to buy any of the upsells if he's really wanting to stick to $20, but he's just going to have to do it himself. He's going to have to, it's $20. It doesn't go far with information, but you can find a really good quality, low ticket offer out there that fits you and learn how to do it. Or because I think, this is a problem. There's a lot of information out there. And, you could go on, he's on YouTube. he could go on YouTube and look up SEO this and SEO that, and he's gonna get probably a lot of bad advice mixed in with the good. And how does he know the difference? You know,
well, here's the trick. Here's the trick, guys. So, a lot of people are like, oh, I get overwhelmed. There's so much information. I don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work, what's good advice and what's bad advice. Well, so here's the thing. If you're going to be successful doing any of this, you have to understand it's all great advice. It's all really good advice. And the reason it's good advice is because it gives you a path to learning. Okay. If it gives you inspiration to try it, then you try it. And then the way you learn is you experience it yourself and you find out what the results are. It doesn't mean do everything, but do the things that seem to resonate with you and seem to make sense and are coming from somebody that seems to have some idea what they're talking about, especially with SEO. Any kind of internet marketing advice, make sure it's reasonably current, like in the last year. Okay. Because I mean, you could spend the rest of your life watching free SEO videos and implementing them and see what works, you know. But what I would say, Lebosi, is above all else, no matter what you do, as soon as possible, start building an email list. So search engine optimization is a way of getting traffic somewhere online. Okay, that's just a way of generating traffic. If all you do is generate the traffic and then it goes somewhere and you never see it again, it's in and it's out. And very rarely will people buy on the first pass in this case.
Yeah. So it's like the traffic means you're getting people to come to your website, and then building an email list is like you get to keep contact with those people, right? So even if you're not going to sell them something the first time they ever meet you. But
very rarely.
Sure. Yep. If you give them something, you give them a reason to say, here's my email. You know, I've been meaning to talk about this too. You mentioned email. I'm gonna throw something at you, Tellman.
Right.
I was watching a documentary series with Bill Gates talking about the future, right? And he was talking to his daughter. His daughter is like our kid's age, maybe a little older, and she pretty much made fun of him for like, don't send me an email. Nobody uses email for personal communication anymore.
Right.
And I think one of the things that you always talk about is people do use it for personal, so you should be personal. You should have a good relationship with them. But she was like, text me, Dad. Don't send me an email. To Bill Gates, don't send me an email, Dad.
Right.
Text me, forget about it.
Right.
So I think that's
I'll
really
tell you
worth.
what.
I think that generation, our kids, and you ask your kids, I mean, my daughter for sure, she don't use my goddaughter, she for sure don't use email. My godson, he for sure, they use it, but not to like talk back and forth with people. They have to use it if they're gonna sign up for information about the university course or something like that. So I wonder what you just got to say about that.
Yeah, it's a good question. And the answer is, what did we do before email? Right. So before email, these same types of direct response marketing systems existed, but it was pre-internet. And pre-internet, we used the telephone, we used radio to do an ad to telephone, or we'd use direct mail pieces with a form. People could then put a check in or even cash in and send back in the mail. And that's how people built a list. It was a phone number list for telemarketing. And then you get on the telemarketer list and then your phone rings, rings endlessly. We're back in another phase of that now. Right. And I guess my point.
Wait, what are you saying? You think people calling people on the telephone works right now? I don't pick up my telephone for nobody. What are you talking about?
Oh, I fully disagree. I find that telephone and text in most cases work. I mean, the reality is
text. I believe you. Text.
If somebody wants
text, I think is like the next thing after email, and then I don't know what the next thing. I guess social media is the next thing, but for sure the conversion rate on social media is like 1,000th of what it is in an email, right? 100 people don't. But so that's why you got to put out information.
That's right.
But I don't know. I don't know. I think if you text people and say, "Yo, call me," maybe then that makes sense.
The point is that all of these things can and will change over time, and the mechanisms that we're communicating with people do change over time.
Okay.
I just recently saw a demo of a product that turns your Facebook Messenger into a CRM.
Okay.
And you can start communicating with unique conversations or broadcast sequences and drip sequences in Facebook Messenger the same way that you do with email.
Yeah, what's the name of it, or you don't want to say the name of it on your show?
A little bit of
I
both.
think I saw something like this. I think Harris was showing me.
It may have something to do with that other thing that I showed Harris, or it might be a separate tool. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I feel like it's a separate tool in the same software. Anyway, I don't have enough experience with it to recommend it yet.
That was from Genius Software something.
It was.
See, I got a memory.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, like I tell my friends, business partners, if you want to reach me, like, don't email me first. And I've been preaching email for 20 years. So
what do you tell them?
Text me.
What I say
WhatsApp,
because I'm not in the US, so I say WhatsApp. All these people are secretive. They say Telegram. Okay, I'll open Telegram for you.
Right.
I know some people that still use Skype. I mean, forget about it. They use Skype, and so you got to communicate with them that way. But I don't know if you can mock it. Like,
yeah, well, so the interesting thing is, once upon a time, Gmail did not own 80% of the email accounts, and now they do. And so what that means is that for the time being, email, which used to be decentralized, and there didn't used to be one overseer of email. Now there is an overseer of email.
Mm-hmm.
That's Gmail. And what that means is if Gmail changes something, all the other little guys follow suit, and we are now under Gmail's thumb. In the same way that Facebook changes their algorithm, in the same way that YouTube changes their rules, in the same way that all the different powers that be can and will change the way they interact with both businesses and individuals using their systems.
Yeah,
it's like they're companies, they're businesses. And
so what you think phones aren't as centralized? There's no one phone company, but I mean, there's some strong rules around telephones. Like, you can get a $10,000 per infraction fine with a telephone, and they've expanded that to text, where like if you text spam people, they call that a phone call, which is
so
crazy.
I'll tell you that, like, where my head's going with all this, it's number one is that it's I'll see if this turns out to be true or not, but like in my 20 years of marketing, it seems to be, which is a customer list is exponentially more valuable than an email list or a non-customer or a lead list. And that if you start by picking up the phone and calling your customers as they become customers to say hi, to check in, to make sure they got their stuff, to make sure they understand how to access it, to get their questions answered, to reassure them of their purchase, and to actually develop a human-to-human relationship with your customers, that alone will solve most of these problems.
So, because of my history, I got to ask, like, what about the legality? You got like 10,000 customers, so you're not going to call them all 1, 2, 3. You're going to put them in some sort of system that you're saying the system's going to, like, I know there's like these robot calling systems, but there's some laws around that, right? But does it not apply to customers?
So these are great questions. What I'm saying is, if you're starting a business and you're on a small budget and you want to make as much money as possible, you want people to open your emails, you want people to respond to your texts, and you want people to accept your calls when you're trying to connect with them, then call them when they become customers while you're building your business to the point where you have 10,000 customers. When you only have a few customers coming in a day and you're working a full-time job, or you're getting a new business off the ground, if you really want to lay the foundation, start by developing deeper, more meaningful relationships with every single customer you have. And you're not going to have a problem with people opening your emails. You're not going to have a problem with people accepting your calls, because you actually call them and help them.
Oh, okay. But you can't call 10,000 people is what I'm trying to say.
Well, you can start with one. And as you ramp it up, you can call 10,000 people. if you want to.
How are you going to call 10,000 people, Tellman?
How many are coming in a day?
Well, I don't know. How long you want to talk to them?
Look, so if there are laws that are moving into place that prevent
No. There's laws about robocalling for commercial things. I don't know if it's okay to call your customer or if you. Yeah, Justin Glover. Yeah, it's Sal. Are you blind? What are you question marking Sal? Like, are you stupid? It even says my name right there, Sal. I don't know. Is it Sal? Yeah, it's fucking Sal. Anyway, maybe you don't know me, Justin Glover. Yeah, I'm sorry. I maybe you're like, who the hell is Sal? That's fine. That's fair. I haven't been on camera for a little while.
Yeah, it's been
I like to stay in the background hiding. Justin Glover, who is that? Do I know him?
I recognize his name. I recognize Justin Glover's name from the marketing community, I think.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's Justin Glover. I know him. Anyway, what was I saying before he asked who I was when it's got my name under here?
He's probably like, what?
Forget about it, Justin Glover. Justin, you want to ask a question? Ask a question.
Justin, Justin, if you want to jump on with us, shoot one of us a private message.
You want to jump on a live stream with us, Justin Glover, and tell us about you?
Yeah. So Sal, I'm gonna give you a real simple answer to your question while we're waiting for Justin or somebody else, which is this: if you can't call all of your customers, call your customers that have spent the most money with you.
Okay, that makes sense. Look, I'm not saying I'm not really caring. I mean, I care about the legality. That's not my point. My point is like, yeah, how many customers are you supposed to call a week? And then what, you're going to expand it to, hey, some guy's going to call. This is Joe Schmo from Tellman Knutsen's office. And, we got, I mean, if they only spent $1,000 with you or something like that. Hold on.
What I'm saying is, in an ideal world, you call every single customer that comes in the front door, and all of them are going to spend a lot more money because they trust you.
Justin Glover just shrugged you off, Tellman. He's like, I'm hopping onto another call right now.
Yeah.
He's going on a call, though. That's a good point. He made a point there. He's going on a call.
Call one of his customers.
It could be a bill collector. You don't know. Just wanted to say hi because I saw you guys live. All right, Justin, it's good to see you. Forget about it. You come back, Justin. Come back. And if you want to, direct message Harris because I'm using his account, and we could put you on the call live. We can interview you, see what she's about. Okay. All right. Goodbye, Justin.
Cool.
Boop, boop. There you go. He's gone now.
That's right. Awesome. All right, guys. So where were we? Yeah,
you were defending your position.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it
calling everybody on your list.
Yeah. No, it's real simple. It's like step one, call your customers. Step two, if they ask to buy something, then sell them something. But those calls and the initial calls are not intended to be sales calls. They're intended to be connection calls. Right?
Connection calls.
And some of them are going to turn into sales calls, especially if you've built a good funnel with products that naturally lead to other products in your funnel. So it's like, if people have money and they want more assistance, they're going to ask what else you have going on. And if they're not already curious, there's no reason to sell them now. That's the point.
When I'm late on my rent, I'm going to tell my boss, my landlord, hey, I'm calling my customers and I'm connecting with them. Huh?
That's right.
All right. Say, don't worry about it. Forget about it. I got you covered.
That's right.
Joe, I got you covered, Joe. You got a problem, Joe? I'm calling my customers. You know what I'm talking about. I'm knocking on their doors. I'm banging some knees. I'm collecting. I'm connecting. I'm not collecting. I'm connecting. All right. Yeah, no, it works in my world, in my old world too. Yeah, we knock on doors. We like to show our face.
Knees. Yeah.
Only with the Dora the Explorer plastic bat. We just like to let them know what's coming if they don't,
All right, Sal, we got a choice right now. Choice number one is we wrap up our call. Choice number two is you take over for a minute.
Why, you gotta go potty?
I do. I have to go pee.
I don't know. I mean, I can talk to people. You got a question for me? Something? Nothing? I can't answer nothing. Okay, go. Let's go. We can end it. It's been 50 minutes. That's a long time.
Let's wrap it. All right, guys. thank you for tuning in for another episode of the Tellman and Fellman Show. Sal, thank you for your special guest appearance.
Hey, forget about it. Look, if Harris doesn't show up again and I'm in town, I'll do it. You know, this was fun. It was good to connect with you. I'm glad I didn't have to beat the shit out of you that time that we had that launch. At least you were smart and you promoted,
That's
or
right.
I was gonna whack you with the Dora the Explorer bat. I had to whack a couple people. They're still around, though. It's just a plastic bat. Relax. Right. All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in. My name is Sal, the Site Stealer. I'm here for Harris Fellman. He's not here. And this is the Tellman and Fellman Show. That's Tellman. He's going to go piss his pants at some point.
We'll see you guys later.
All
Over
right,
and out.
bye.
Bye.